Hey everyone, Aaron here. Welcome back to another Firefly Studios video. We're back this week with another episode of the Stronghold Showcase, where we show the best of the best when it comes to fan-made Stronghold maps, scenarios, and sieges. Again, like I say every episode, the battlefields we feature today will just be from these 5 Firefly titles, with their download links in the description box below. Now, let's look at some marvelous maps. First up, we have Meanest Tariff by Lord Ragnar. We're a couple of episodes deep into the Stronghold Showcase and I thought it almost criminal to have not yet featured a Tolkien-inspired map on the show. And this representation of the City of Kings by Ragnar is one of the best. This map will put you through a grueling defense as you combat wave upon wave of the Pigs' armies, who I assume Ragnar picked as the attacking AI Lord because he best resembles this handsome devil. Once entrenched knee-deep in the city walls, bombarding pikemen and knights with volleys of arrows, you get to see how intricate this version of the castle actually is, with winding passages, multiple vantage points, and dozens of bastions and turrets. The castle both looks great and grants you as a defender several ways to position your troops. This map can prove to be pretty difficult, so this one is for some of you more seasoned strongholders out there, but with tons of replayability due to the aforementioned detail in defense, this siege taken from the granddaddy of fantasy is sure to keep you busy. We have our first recurring map maker. It's Kagosh back again with another map as mad as his last. This time around he brings us a map fit for Medusa. Labyrinth is a cluttered 7-player skirmish bonanza which confines you to tight corridors and treacherous cliffs. Depending on where you set up your castle, this map comes at you fast. With players able to build up on vantage points near one another, rampant Crusader action is guaranteed from the very beginning. We suggest tackling this one in free-for-all for maximum chaos. What? But it can also serve as a great 2v2 or 3v3 landscape. So study the trails and build up a quick resolute defense and you'll be sure to conquer this battlefield. Moving on to Stronghold 2 Steam Edition, and we have Riverstone Woods by KT. And already out the gate, just from the name, I want to live here. We're featuring Riverstone Woods here today mainly because of the cute backstory behind it, and the fact that our first 2 maps are pretty intense. This is designed to be a free build map for fun, not competition as Katie puts it. You begin with one other player in a vast landscape ripe for building a legendary castle upon, with 6 different estates and a castle in the centre of the map ready to conquer. So after you finish defending one of the most famous castles in fantasy fiction, and then subsequently bathed in your friend's blood within the constricted confines of the Crusader Labyrinth, head over to Stronghold 2 Steam Edition to construct the picturesque fortress of your medieval dreams. Moving on to the creatively named Cool Map by Deadly Gun, which delivers our customary balanced and symmetrical skirmish option. We like this map due to the fact that not only can you utilise the various skirmish options, Deadly Gun supplies you with an estate with, well, take a look for yourself. This leads to instant action, which we love to see in Legends as one of our more nuanced games, both in attack and defense. Finally, we have the sunny shores of Yevon Island by Kevin Sogo in Stronghold Crusader 2. Now, while this map may look like a pleasant destination for all you exhausted lords and ladies out there to be taking your holidays, I can assure you it's not. What strikes us about this map is the provocative design. You are given a bare minimum of resources, with only 1 stone and iron tile for most starting positions. This forces you to come out of the safety of your stone walls and fight for the estates to gain an upper hand in the match. Combine this with a series of shorelines to explore and exploit, and you have an excellent setup for a skirmishing session against your fellow lords and ladies. So that was the 3rd episode of the Stronghold Showcase. As always, let us know in the comment section below if you've got any maps yourself or know of any you'd like us to highlight in a future episode of the show. And if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe here on YouTube for more Firefly goodness every single week.